Hello and welcome. My name is Calliope. I'm going to be conducting your test today. How are you doing? Okay, a little sleepy? I know. It sucks that we have you sleep only half the usual hours that you would normally get, but that's part of the test. However, during this test, you do get a good chunk of time to be able to just rest, and if you would like, take a little nap, okay? So other than that, everything going okay? Okay. Well, I hope by the time you leave this test, you feel even just the littlest bit better, okay? Would you mind just confirming your name and date of birth for me? Okay. Very good. And is that your preferred name, and how do you like to be addressed? Okay. Very good. All right. So today we are doing an EEG. That stands for electroencephalogram. And what it does is it measures the electrical activity in your brain. So it looks like for this particular application, we're testing for any seizure activity, right? Okay, yeah, your neurologist had recommended that. So what we're going to be doing is first I'm going to be measuring and marking your head, okay? So I know where to put all of our little electrodes. Now, the mark that I use is essentially like eyeliner. It can be rubbed off, but it just gives me a good guide on where I need to put my electrodes. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and stick those on. And then we're going to be doing some different tests with that. So getting you ready, putting on the electrodes, that tends to take the longest amount of time rather than the test itself, but it gives you some time to just relax, kind of get used to your surroundings, right? Yeah. So if you have any trouble at any time, please just let me know, okay? Any pain, any discomfort, all right? And even when we conduct the tests, if anything is too much for you, just let me know and we'll stop, okay? Okay. So to start with, we're going to measure your head. So I have a little tape measure here, and I'm just going to be using this all over your head so that I know where we need to put our electrodes. There's going to be 27 in total, so it's kind of a lot, and there'll be a couple on your face and your chest as well, okay? So this is usually a pretty easy process. I don't need you to do anything except for just hang out, all right? So I'm just gonna start by taking our tape measure and determining the size of your head here. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to be using a little mark and then we'll move on, okay? So good. Okay. Doing okay on the pressure of getting all marked up? Okay. Yeah, I don't have to use much force at all. Comes off pretty easy. think I'm gonna go ahead and get up so I can get all around you here. There we go. Much better. Have any super cool plans for your week? Yeah. Yeah, it's nice weather to be outside and do things like go to the pumpkin patch, pick out pumpkins, do some yard work. Yeah, I think also it's the time of year that everybody likes to do family pictures. I know my family's been talking about doing pictures. So it's a nice time of year. Although here in Iowa, you kind of need to pack for all 4 seasons all in one day. Because the mornings will be incredibly cold, but then by 11, 12, it's blazing hot again. And like 50 degrees in the morning, and then it's 80 degrees. It's really something. Okay, so I'm just going to be finishing up here. Doesn't take too long, but the electrodes is where it may get a little bit longer. Okay. All right. So I shouldn't have to mark your face here. So I'll just go ahead and make a couple quick marks here. Okay. All right. I think that'll do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sit down. There we go. So that wasn't too bad, huh? Yeah. All right. So now comes the fun part of prepping the skin. So when we prep the skin, we are essentially exfoliating it so that the electrodes have something to stick to. So sometimes, like if you go get an ECG, like heart monitor kind of deal, they will scratch at the skin and they'll ask you not to wear lotion, things like that. So it's not going to be that intensive, but you're going to be feeling a little bit of an itchy sensation, but it tends to go away pretty quickly, okay? So I'm just prepping the skin so that the electrodes have something to grip onto, all right? Okay, so just going to start by coming in and just, there we go. There we go. Some people like to call this the scratch stick. Getting scratched by the scratch stick. I'm just taking those marks and just very lightly exfoliating that skin. Okay. Very good. Are you doing okay so far? Alright, pressure's okay? Okay, you just let me know. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get up so I can get the back of your head. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to move around a bit. Alright, almost done. Okay. Alright. And let's go ahead and just get these couple of spots on your face. Right here. Okay. And then I'm just going to do a couple of spots on your chest here, right at the top. Okay, that looks good. So we might have to do a little bit more prep and reattach electrodes. I'm not going to know for sure until we've got everything attached and we test it, okay? So now comes the fun part of getting all the electrodes. So I've got all 27 here, and I'm just going to be placing them around your head, okay? So let's go with number 1. And that's gonna go right here. Okay. Number 2. Good. Number 3. Okay. Number 4. There we go. Doing okay? Okay. Number 5. Just steadying you here. There we go. Okay. Number 6. 7. 8. just going to be getting up here. Let's see. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 3. And a few on your face. 24. 25. And a couple on your chest. 26. And 27. There we go. Okay. You are all electroded up. 27 electrodes. Oh, that's kind of a lot. So what I want to do from here is I'm going to be just going to the back of you and hooking everything up, and we're going to test and make sure that all your electrodes are working fine and they don't need to be reattached or anything, okay? Generally, we do have to do a little bit of finagling, okay? They can be quite persnickety, so we might have to prep the skin a little bit more, especially with the head. That tends to be a little tricky. And then we'll restick everything, make sure that the machine is reading everything correctly, and then we'll go from there, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go around you real quick. Alright, so you're just gonna hear me pottering about a little bit. So I'm just gonna be making sure that all the wires are hooked up. Everything is reading correctly. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. So there's a few of them that look like I need to just maybe try. I'm just gonna try to tack them down a little bit. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna come to the front. Okay, it looks like there's a couple that we need to prep the skin a little bit more and reattach. So I'm just gonna lift the electrode the skin a bit. And then reattach, press it down. Okay, just like that. Let's see. Okay. Just prepping the skin. And then grabbing the electrode and reattaching. Damping that down a little. Let's see if we can get this one. Might be a bit tricky. It's in kind of a tricky spot. Okay, we're just gonna work with that skin a little bit. I'm just gonna press that back into place. There we go. Okay, and right here, just exfoliate that skin there. Okay, and just press that back down. Okay. Right. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think we got that one. And put that back. Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go back, and I'm gonna make sure that everything is firing correctly. Okay? Alright, let's see. Okay. Alright, so that looks like it's all working correctly. So now I'm just going to take the little box that the machine is in, and I'm going to have you lie back, okay? And then I'm going to put it just above you, so it won't be in the way or anything, but we'll have you lie back, okay? So let me go ahead and just pick that up. Okay, and if you want to go ahead and just lay down. Very good, and then I'm just going to hang it right next to you. Okay, so it's out of the way, and I'm going to come back around, and we're going to chat a little bit. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is I'm going to have you lay down, and I'm going to have you close your eyes, okay? We're going to give you a little bit of time to just chill out. This is the part where you have the ability to go to sleep if you want. If anything, we encourage it. So this is a place where you can just hang out and you won't be bothered for a little bit, okay? And then after that, we're going to do a few different tests, okay? And the reason we do these tests is to elicit certain brain activity, okay? That's what we're testing for. And after that, we'll give you a little bit more time to chill out, decompress a little bit, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be out of view, and I'm going to leave the room. There's a little intercom system that you will be able to talk to me through if you need anything, and I'll be able to give you instructions if need be. I'm going to be turning down the lights, so it'll be dark in here, and then we will have you just relax, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the room, but is there anything else you need before I go? Need any blankets? Do you need an extra pillow? Anything like that? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave and turn the lights out, okay? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna start turning the lights out. Okay, so I'm going to leave the room, and if you need absolutely anything, just let me know, okay? All right. Hey, just checking in. How are we doing? Okay, so you can hear me loud and clear on the intercom. That's very good. So I can hear you at all times. If you need anything, just let me know, okay? I'll be listening in and making sure that you're safe and secure. Okay, have a nice little rest. Hey there, just checking in. Doing okay? Alright, so for this part of our EEG, I'm going to be guiding you through a set of breathing exercises. The reason we do these exercises is to elicit certain brain activity, alright? So we're going to be doing them for a couple of minutes. I want you to let me know if for whatever reason you feel any pain or any discomfort. So a lot of patients report that they have different bodily sensations. Sometimes they feel temperature changes, like feeling cold or feeling warm, and some people feel quite tingly, okay? I want you to know that that is just fine, and that's just a part of the test, okay? Alright, if you don't feel any sensations, that is also fine as well. Okay, you ready to go? Alright, so I'm gonna have you take a deep breath in through your nose and hold that breath, and then exhale for as long as you can. Just like that. Okay, easy enough. Alright, let's go ahead and do an inhale through your nose and hold that breath, and exhale through your mouth. Okay, inhale through your nose, hold that breath, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, hold that breath, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, hold that breath, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, hold that breath, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, hold that breath, and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Hold that breath. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Hold that breath. And exhale through your mouth. Last one. Inhale through your nose. And hold that breath. And exhale through your mouth. Very good. Okay. I think we got a good reading on that, so that's great. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you to chill for a little bit again, alright? Is there anything you need? Are you doing okay? Okay, just let me know. I can hear you on the intercom at all times, alright? Okay. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be coming into the room and we're going to be doing that little light exercise, okay? So you have about a minute until I get there, but I just wanted you to be aware that I would be coming into the room, okay? All right. So I'm gonna have you keep your eyes closed, but I have a little pen light here, and I'm just going to be shining light at your eyes, okay? So again, just keep your eyes closed and just relax. Alright. There we go. Very good. Just relax. There we go. be moving it back and forth again. Okay, so just make sure to relax as much as possible while keeping your eyes closed. Very good. Very good. You're doing great. Very good. Okay, and I'm just going to flash the light back at you again. One last time, just going to flash it around. Just keep your eyes closed. Keep them closed. Stay relaxed. There we go. All right. Okay, one last time, I'm going to flash the light at you. Very good. You're doing really well. Okay, very good. So that concludes the little light testing portion of our EEG. I'm going to go ahead and leave the room for a little bit longer so that you can decompress a bit, and then when we're finished, I'll come in and I'll get y'all cleaned up, okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. Okay, so you have a little bit of time from here to chill out since we finished our last exercise. So I will let you know on the intercom to let you know that we are finished with the examination. I'm going to be coming back in and we're going to get you all taken care of, okay? It was a really good examination. I don't think we'll need to do anything else, okay? Alright, I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, I'm going to very slowly turn the lights on. There we go. Okay, you want to take a second to just wake up a little bit, blink your eyes. That's fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and come in front of you, all right? And then when you're ready to, you can go ahead and just come sit up, all right? Okay, so we got everything that we needed to. So it was a successful test. Right? All ready to come back? Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take off all of your electrodes, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna start here. Okay. Now you'll find that the spots for the electrodes might be a little sticky, so I would recommend that when you get home, you take a shower, wash out your hair. You'll probably have to wash a couple of times just from that jelly substance being in your hair. But if you really scrub at it, you might only need once. Okay. There we go. Just trying to be quick about picking the electrodes off. You might have a little bit of itchiness afterwards, but it generally goes away within 24 hours. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get up so I can pick off the rest of the electrodes. Let's see. There we go. You have anything going on after this appointment? Yes, I would also be taking a nice long rest after this. I know the whole sleep deprivation thing, that's a tricky one to deal with. It's like when you're told to not fall asleep, that's when you want to fall asleep. When you're told to stay up, then it's so much harder to stay awake. Almost done. Okay. These are a little tricky. are almost on a little too well, you know. There we go. That one in particular is on pretty well. There we go. Okay. I think that about does it. Okay. All right. So let me see. I think from here you're just about good. So do you need a comb or anything to comb out your hair? It's probably a little ruffled up. Okay, so I certainly have a little fine-tooth comb here. I can go ahead and run it through your hair since you don't have one, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get up. And I'll just run that through your hair. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna move my seat out of the way. There we are. Alright, so it's not too bad. A lot of the stickiness is getting pulled out with the comb. Oh, that's a bit of a wily bit there. Okay. Right. I think that's almost done, just a little bit here. Alright, I think that'll do it. Okay. Alright, so your hair is all combed through It is a touch sticky, as I said before, but it'll come out with a little bit of scrubbing, okay? Okay. Do you have absolutely any questions for me before you go? Okay, so your results should be in within 3 to 5 business days, okay? So they'll give you a call and let you know how that went, all right? And then if anything needs to be done further, then they will discuss that with you, okay? Okay, so thank you so much for being so patient today and sitting so still for me. That makes my job so much more easier, okay? Really appreciate having you here, and I hope you get some good results, okay? Okay, thank you so much.